Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I think I'm filming upside down. So, anyway. This is my second Drills and Chills fall painting. Um, I'll insert a picture in right now. And we're back. This is one of those Sander Direct, Sander paintings that I got in the 4-pack. Remember, J-Rob made me do it. And then last night, I don't know when you watch this, but last night she came out with Art Dot, a 4-pack of flowers. Oh my god. Oh, I really want to get that one. Greg's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna order it. I'm not. I'm gonna stay tough and not get it. So anyway, you're like, well, wait a minute. Where's the 2 black cats? Well, the 2 black cats, I'm almost done on it, and I need concentration on it. Because I will tell you in the post review what I think about that painting. And it's not good. I'm not happy with it. But it's done. It's over with. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So I'm just going to work on this. And today I looked up some this or that Halloween questions. So the first one is, my kitty, Lizzie made that for me. Thank you, Liz. Lizzie's World of Gems. I appreciate that, ma'am. Okay, the first one is chocolate or fruity. I'm assuming they're talking about candy. Well, I'm gonna go chocolate. I love chocolate. Nothing wrong with fruity. But when I want a piece of candy, I'd rather have chocolate. Although, I bought a box of Runts the other night, and I was eating those, and those are fruity. And then I was watching Billy, and Billy was eating Mike and Ike's. I like those too. I'm telling you, there's not a piece of candy that I have met that I don't like, except for some of the Mexican candy with too much salt. Okay, witches or vampires? The only witch I really know of is Cherri from Diamond Art Addiction, and I'd pick her any day of the week. um, as far as vampire movies, I like classic vampire movies like Bela Lugosi. But if we're talking a real setting, I'll take Cherri. I know she's not going to bite me. At least I don't think she'd bite me. She might bite me. I don't know. Cherri, are you a biter? I don't. Trick or treat? Always treat. I don't like tricks. I don't like people playing tricks on me. Um, I don't like to be jumped at. um, I'm all about sweetness. I'm that girl that's like, don't tease me, don't trick me. Yeah, that's me. That's just what I like. I don't know. Kind of a wuss, I guess. All right. Next one. Party or a scary movie? Well, back in the day, I liked going to parties, Halloween parties. But as I've gotten older, I'd rather on Halloween crack open a bag of tiny candy bars, fun size, and eat those and watch a movie. Um, I think Halloween is the perfect time to watch a scary movie. My husband likes scary movies any time of the year, so I'm kind of like I like I like to do seasonal stuff, I guess you would call it. So it just feels weird to watch, Halloween or a scary movie on in the middle of July. But That's not to say I don't watch classic horror, because I love classic horror. There's a difference. Scary movies to me are like ones that freak me out. The ones I watch Svengooli all year round, and Saturday night is Svengooli night for me. If you don't know who he is, he's on MeTV, and he shows classic horror. And he's kind of like a guy, Elvira. He tells really stupid jokes, and they're not scary. He shows really dumb movies, quite frankly, but I really like them. I don't know why, I just do. The only thing on this painting is just switch colors a lot, which is annoying, because once you get going on one, then you're like, oh, that's done, got to do something else. 27. There we go. All right, what's next? Skeletons or zombies? Ugh. I heard zombies are stupid, so maybe it's zombies? I don't know. These are kind of dumb questions. Skeletons or zombies? Zombies? Skeletons? Oh. The only time I think I would run into a skeleton is at like a party. Someone dressed up like a skeleton. Otherwise, I don't know. Zombies, when the COVID first hit, my husband and I are like, okay, here comes the zombie apocalypse. Like, yeah. If you know anything about me, you know that if I'm afraid of something, I make a joke out of it. So, in order for COVID not to be so scary, my husband and I called it the zombie apocalypse. I don't know. That's just how I deal with. I'm constantly making jokes about stuff, and some people, like my sisters, are like, "Why are you always laughing about stuff?" Well, I guess it's just my coping mechanism. That's how I deal with, stuff that is just annoying. And I've had some really crappy things happen to me in my life that if I sat and thought about them all, I would just cry all the time. So I try, if I make a joke out of something, then it's not so bad, I guess is the answer. I don't know how you people feel about it, but that's what I do. Um, Life is really difficult and hard and ugly, and I mean, there's beautiful things about it. Um, in my 50 plus years of life, I've had some really beautiful things happen to me. I've had some really awful, horrible, ugly things happen. That's just the way life is. So I guess my coping mechanism is to just laugh about it and be like, ah, dumb. It's dumb, right? But that's what I do. So some people drink, some people do drugs. I either A, pray about it or laugh about it, because usually there's nothing that I can do about it. It's out of my control. So I just make a joke out of it and move on. And I am so sorry. I keep bumping this thing. Trick or treat or handout? Handout, of course. I love all the little kids all dressed up. When we lived in Van Army, which is we lived for the past 8 years, 7 years, before we moved into our RV. It was so out in the country, we never got any trick or treaters. there was some little kids that lived by us, but I'm assuming they probably went to either A, better neighborhoods, or B, um, church parties. I don't know. But I never saw any trick-or-treaters. So this year in the RV park, I was talking to our RV guy about, well, our maintenance guy, about what, do you think we're going to get any trick-or-treaters and all this kind of stuff? Because there's lots of kids that live around here. You wouldn't know it, but it is. You wouldn't think that people would raise their kids this way, but they do. All the little kids that live around me seem very happy, so I don't know how I would have raised my kids in an RV park, but they do. So I asked Chester, that's our maintenance guy, or he's the guy, he does everything. I asked him, are we going to get any trick-or-treaters? And he had said that one of the moms had approached him, that they would buy all the candy, but they wanted their kids to have the experience of trick-or-treating and just have people put it out on their porch and have the kids come by. So I'm like, yeah, you don't have to buy candy. I'll get some candy and I'll put it out there. There can't be that many. I mean, there's kids around here, but there's maybe 20 kids. And I looked up online how many pieces people usually give out, and the answer is 2 pieces and sometimes 3. I always bought Halloween candy when we lived in Von Army, but I bought it for my big boy, Greg, so he could trick-or-treat himself, I guess. So yeah, I hope we get some trick-or-treaters. I like to see some little kids dressed up. I think especially the little ones, are so freaking adorable. I remember one year, my daughter was 6. She was an M&M. Oh my God, she was so cute. So cute. So yeah, I miss that. I miss seeing little ones all dressed up. So hopefully I'll get some trick-or-treaters. What's next? Hayride or corn maze? Hayride. Hayrides are fun. I love hayrides. When I lived in Michigan, I grew up on a street called Grand River Drive, and houses were few and far between. And so one year, because of that, the neighbors got together and one guy hooked up a trailer to the back of his tractor and threw some hay back there, and then we all just rode in the back of the tractor, and he just would stop at different houses and we would trick-or-treat. And that was fun, and I'm assuming that the neighbors liked it because then they get all the trick-or-treaters at once and then you can be done for the night. I don't know, I guess. It was like that. It was like the late 70s, so who knows. Oh, coffee. I love coffee. Is that a D or a 0? Zero. I'm telling you, this is such a treat after doing that Ye Bright one that I can actually read what the symbols are. You have no idea. I'm so happy. I'm gonna pause you for a second. I need to adjust my camera. Hold on. I don't know if that's any better, but I keep hitting my hand on the thing that comes off the holder and bouncing you around, and I don't think you're watching me diamond paint. I think you're just listening, but if you are, I'm sure you don't want to be bounced around. So anyway, where were we? Corn mazes don't sound like fun to me. Yeah. just Lizzie told a story about a corn maze, and no, I don't. That's not my thing. I don't like it. Let me see. No, see, I'm still bumping the camera. Dang it. Oh well. Costume scary or funny? Funny. When I was in college, I worked at a Hallmark store, and they had this skunk tail, and it had like a plastic waistband thing that goes around your waist. Well, of course, I was skinny back then, so. Anyway, the skunk tail was very long. It went from my butt down to about my ankles. And so I had like a black t-shirt that had Halloween on it, and a black mini skirt and black high heels, and it was the early 90s, or it was the late 80s, early 90s. So I am assuming that I probably had black pantyhose on. I haven't worn pantyhose in years. Well, that's not true. I wore pantyhose to church with Greg's grandma. Oops. But I haven't worn pantyhose in a long time. Hold on a minute. No, Buck. Stupid cat. Scratching on the door. Cats are determined to put claw marks in everything I own, I swear to you. I don't know why he wants to get in the bathroom, but he does. So anyway, back to my sexy skunk. And then I had a beanie on that had cat ears on it. And trying to remember, I had the bobby pin to my head. Of course, I had the big 80s hair. And I went as a sexy skunk, and let me tell you, I had my tail pulled a lot. And I don't think my boyfriend appreciated it. Yeah, good times. I thought it was adorable. One year, my sister Christy and I wanted to dress up. We talked about dressing up like Ann and Nancy Wilson from Heart, because she's blonde and blue-eyed. And then, so she would be Nancy. And then Anne, has dark hair and dark eyes, so I would be Anne. I don't know why we never did that. That would have been a blast. Should have done it. We never did. So yeah, that was my favorite Halloween costume. I wore that several years in a row, actually. I was a very cute skunk. So yeah, funny, not scary. I told Lizzie the other day, she asked what kind of Halloween costume would you wear if you could get one this year? And I told her I would dress up like a box of Kleenex with the words "blow me" on it. Because that's how I feel about 2020. Anyway. I told you I have a weird sense of humor. Pumpkin seeds or pie. I like pumpkin seeds a lot. When I moved down, I used to love pumpkin pie. And I still do to an extent. But when I moved to the South and I discovered sweet potato pie, that was it. I'm a sweet potato pie girl for life. Oops, I missed a couple A's. Where'd they go? I just saw them. So yeah, pumpkin seeds. My mom would, when we carved our pumpkins, we'd always save them. They're super easy to make. They're super fun to eat. Pumpkin seeds rock. I was really surprised when I got older that they sold pumpkin seeds in the store. I don't know why this shocked me, but it did. It's a very strange thing, but I just thought, it was, I don't know what I thought. I was really surprised, but obviously they do make, you can buy pumpkin seeds. in a bag at the gas station now. I just thought it was a thing my mother did. I don't know. I was a weird kid. Bottle feed a baby zombie or walk alone through a dark forest. Oh, Lord. Bottle feed a baby zombie? Can we say neither? I guess walk alone through a dark forest. A baby zombie? Um, I don't think a baby zombie would want a bottle. I don't think I'd want to pick up a baby zombie. I don't think I'd want to walk through a dark forest alone at night. Now, a dark forest in the afternoon is way different than a dark forest at night. I love, when I was a kid, I grew up in Michigan, and my parents had property on the Grand River, and there was a lot of forest back there, and I loved it, and I was never afraid back there, and I would play back there for hours, pretending I was a pioneer or an Indian or something. I don't know. I was a crazy kid. What can I say? Bats or black cats? Come on! If you know me, black cats rule. Black cats rule. Tabbies drool. I adore my black cat. I've had many black cats in my life. My favorite black cat is Hershey. My second favorite black cat was Penny. Black cats are awesome. You ever have a chance to adopt a black cat? Get a black cat. I don't know why. They're my jam. There's nothing scary or spooky about a black cat. Not really sure why witches, pictures of witches, the depiction is always of a black cat. Maybe because they're dark. I don't know. But anyway, black cats are the least adopted. If you go to a pet store, they're the last to be adopted, and they don't allow you to adopt black cats at the SPCA during Halloween time because people are mean to them. So I don't know what's wrong with people. I think they're sick and twisted. I've heard terrible stories about people torturing cats where I think that they should be arrested. If you don't like cats, that's fine. Just leave them be. So yeah. But black cats rule. But also in San Antonio, we have these Mexican brown-tailed bats, and there's so many of them that during the summer when they come out to hunt at night, they actually show up on the radar because the weatherman has said several times, that's not a storm system. Those are the black bats coming out to feed. So you're like, ooh, black bats. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. I don't know. Sadie, go lay down. She was talking about black cats, and all of a sudden she's like, what about me? What about me, Mama? Oops, I forgot. There's two right there I gotta get. My Sadie loves cats. I don't know why. I think it's really weird. They always say that dogs and cats don't get along. Not mine. My dogs and cats get along like peas and carrots. And there's another. See, this is what happens when I'm talking to y'all. I miss. This is why I cannot finish up my black cat painting and talk to y'all at the same time, because I miss some, and then I keep bumping my freaking camera. Okay, all right. pumpkin spice or hot chocolate? Hot chocolate. I heard Cal say the other day she doesn't like hot chocolate. I don't know what's wrong with her. Maybe she got sick on it. Maybe she drank too much and got sick on it. But I'm telling you what, I have tried really hard to like pumpkin spice lattes because I like pumpkin pie and I like sweet potato pie and I like all that kind of stuff. That's cinnamon, nutmeg. But I do not like the pumpkin spice creamer. Is it International Delight? Coffee Mate. I don't know. But I do not like it at all. Which is very bizarre to me. I snagged some creamers from the gas station and threw them in my coffee, and every year I'm like, maybe I'll like it better this year. And every year I'm like, no, I don't. Hot chocolate I love. When I worked at IHOP, I hated making hot chocolate. I don't know why. People are very particular about their hot chocolate. And so it was really annoying to me because the IHOP I worked at had a hot chocolate machine that we had to clean every day. Maybe that's why I hated it. I hated cleaning it. It never put out the right amount of chocolate to water ratio. People would say, "Did you make this with milk?" And I'm like, no, it's a machine like you go to the gas station. Oh, well, I want mine made with milk and that. I'm like, sorry, we don't do that here. I don't know. All right. If you have children, will they celebrate in the neighborhood or in the mall? My kids are grown. My daughter just turned 27. My son is 24, about to be, yeah, he's 24. So no, my children are not celebrating Halloween. I mean, not that I know of. Not that they've shared with me. I'm sure they celebrate Halloween in their own way. My daughter has children, so I'm sure she's going to take her kids trick-or-treating. Where they're going, I have no idea. She hasn't told me. She loves Halloween, so I'm sure she'll do something with the girls. My son, I don't know. Who knows? That boy, I have no idea. He, very sweet kid, but hardly ever hear from him. Unless, he'll be like, "Oh, I love you, Mom." I'm like, "I love you too, hon. I haven't heard from you in 3 weeks. What's going on?" By the way, my finger, can you see my finger? Yeah. I cannot open a pack of razors without that little safety. My phone said that clip was too long, so sorry. I think I was telling you I cannot open a pack of razors without the guard, the safety guard. It always cuts. I always pull it off and then I cut myself. I don't know why. Well, that was the end of This or That, or Would You Rather. So, I hope you enjoyed that. And I'm watching my dog chase the cats. She doesn't chase them to hurt them. She chases them because she wants to have fun with them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know how long I babbled on for, but... So this is my painting, and I will continue to work on... I'm actually going to stop. You know what? I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to finish up my black cat one. And then I will probably do a post review. I'm sure I'll do a post review. And of course, I'll post it on Instagram, because I always do. If you like to follow my exploits on Instagram, I put random stuff up there. Nothing exciting, but I will link my Instagram down below. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.